Welcome back, everyone, to this edition of Try Hard Trucking with me, Rollcase TV, where I continue to do the best I can with what I've got, which is not a lot of talent, but a whole lot of ice and snow. And new region. We've got Lake Cove in Kola Peninsula. That's right, folks. This is episode 2 of Kola Peninsula. I am going to see if I can get to this. Still scouting the first map. I'm going to see if I can get up here and hit Shabby Guardhouse, because I don't have that on my list yet. And if I can get up there, I should be able to get back down. But my main goal is to cross the river, and that's cracky ice, and it scares me. If I can get across the river, I can get to that watchtower. And is that the last watchtower? I got a lot of exploring to do after the watchtower. Yeah, that's the last watchtower. Okay. I'm going to be taking that portable exploration unit all around here, although it is a small map. I got a lot of places to go with it. The or prototype exploration unit. Did I say portable? I don't know. I call it the pew 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 because that's what it is. PEU, the pew pew pew. We'll see if this. Oh, I heard a dingle-lingle in chat. What's the dingle-lingle about? Oh, I got a new follower. Well, that's interesting. If you're in chat, give me a shout out, or give me a wave if you're in chat. If you're just following me because you're trying to post an anonymous note about buying followers, well then I'm not going to give a shout out. I get an awful lot of those. Half the people that follow me are just bots, or you know, that are giving out bot messages saying if you want to buy followers and viewers, go to this web location. But those messages don't usually come across. Oh, that's good too. It's rating me. That people I got. Thank you very much, sir. Gramps rate is right. Okay, I gotta do gotta give a shout out to him. Ugh, I need mods to be able to do this. That works? Yeah, there you go. It doesn't actually go on the shout out list. There's some way of doing that, like / shout out or something. Then it goes in his attributes list. But anyway, what have you been playing? Fortnite. All right. How goes it? It's going great. I'm in Kola Peninsula. This is episode 2, hour 2 of Kola Peninsula. I finished up Tamir earlier in the stream. So yeah, I'm having fun scouting through the cracky ice. Let me tell ya. Now I've got I've got to look at the chat more. Now that I got a raid. This is actually going to be the last hour of me playing SnowRunner. I do have some Civilization 6 I need to catch up with, so. Is that where I'm going? Yeah, I think that's where I'm going. That's the drop-off point. That's where I'm actually going. Just go through the trees. Yeah, my Tuesday Civilization stream had to be, I had to start the game over because I messed up the configuration. And I did 9 hours of SnowRunner last Sunday, so 3 hours of SnowRunner this Sunday is more than enough. Alright, what's the task? There was a guardhouse here, Iceman, just a small house to wait out the rain. I see it has got really shabby recently. If you get us some boards, I'll do what I can to repair it. Well, okay, I'll do what I can to get boards, but not from me. Okay, now, what's the best way to get to that road? Probably back to where I came, or YOLO through the trees. The best way for me to do it is to YOLO through the trees. I'm here to have fun. I'm not sure if I can, though, if there's rocks in the way. We'll try. 14 and a half hours for you. Your stream today? Yeah, you streamed for a insane long time. I stream for 12 hours every 3 months. I do a mid-season marathon stream, and 12 hours, I could stream. I wish I could do a 24-hour stream. I love the long streams. Unfortunately, where I live, I can't. There's curfews. So I just do a 12-hour stream. If I got up early, I could do maybe an 18-hour stream. But I'm not going to get up early. I don't know how long of a stream I could do legally. And I live in an apartment building. They tell you what the curfew, the ending curfew is, but they don't tell you when it stops. It's like, okay, there's a Saturday night curfew the curfew starts at midnight, right? But then when does it end? How early can you start yelling in your apartment on Sunday morning? I mean, I'm going to guess it's no earlier than 6, but I don't start until noon. Yeah, you're a crazy man. How'd you do on Fortnite? You win any? Or what's the highest place you came? Okay, somehow I got across this ice. And I have a feeling this is bad ice to try to cross. But if I stay on the rocks, I think I'm okay. This isn't all rocks. This is a scout vehicle, so I might be able to get through the cracky ice. I see there's some place to winch there. Oh, easy mode. That was easy. Now's the tricky part. That might be solid frozen water, or it might not be. We're not going to push it. I don't know the way here. If you know the way, you know where the cracky ice is and where it isn't. But the only thing I know is if you stay on the rocks, you'll likely be okay. All right, I made it. Let's stop my engine and take a look around. This morning, team up 8 victories, solo second was highest. Oh, okay. Team up 8. So you can team up with other players. How big is it still like 50 or 100 or something? So your team won and then you were second solo. That's amazingly good. I've never played Fortnite, but I know for sure I wouldn't be able to get second place. 1, I'd be playing with a controller, but 2, I have no interest. Okay, which way from here? I don't know. Let's get this far and then figure out which way to go. My, the first-person shooter games I like are Quake and Doom. I've played those games during my 12-hour marathon streams before. I'm an old-fashioned guy. Oh, and Perfect Dark and what is it? 007 GoldenEye. Those are my kind of shooters. I don't like shooters where you stand behind the person. It's been fun. You play with a controller as well? Oh, okay. Yeah, I know it's possible. You can get really good with a controller. I think the pros still play with mouse and keyboard, but... Okay, once again, I gotta do some hill climbing, which is okay. There's the actual thing, but I gotta get past it there. Alright. That will be all the watchtowers on this map, which is kind of scary. Let's advance the time. Ugh, that didn't help. It's even darker in the morning than it is at night. Well, helps a little bit. At least it's not so foggy here, at least so far. Tamir was so foggy in the middle of the day, you couldn't even see. Oh, is this an ice path up here? Oh, well, that's not a problem. This would be easier to do in a different vehicle, but I can do it in this vehicle. I can do it in this vehicle if I get the angle right. I'm going to be stubborn here and try not to, you know, use the winch. Is it up here? No. And I could put it, sure I could put it in low gear, but why bother? I can get there. I know how to ease up on the throttle. This isn't, I'm not rushing my way through 96 episodes of Tamir. I'm not likely to have, you know, fewer than 50 hours or something of this. So. Launch the observation, of course! Okay, Kay, I'm gonna get something to eat and a nap before I stream again this evening. Alright, you go, brother. If it's a short nap, if it's less than a 3-hour nap, I might raid you back. Thanks again for the raid, I really appreciate it. Did I stop my engine? No. Stop my engine. Take a look. Take a better look around on the map. Alright. Well, there's lots of things to get to. And then there's going to be a lot of things to, is this where you get, or first get the portable exploration unit? Getting up there is going to be difficult. These circles did overlap, but I'm going to have a lot of pew pew pewing to do. An awful lot of pew pew pewing to do, which is going to be difficult to do carrying that trailer, but oh well. Is that? Yeah, that's a flat edge. And that's not a flat edge. This is a flat edge. That's definitely not a flat edge. That's not a flat edge up here. So I only have one barely flat edge and in here, so yeah, catch you later, Daddy-O. Thanks. Or Gramps. I'm still gonna call you Daddy-O. Alright, let's just get down here and explore a little bit. Hit some of these things. Somewhat do these in order. Something like that. And that's just a warehouse. I don't have to actually find it, I don't think. Try to find the task. Now we have to we go through those trees or we back down to this road. I think, wasn't that the icy part? I don't know. We'll go that way. We'll try to go that way. And then it becomes easy. Is there an easier way to get in there? No. Lots of snow, lots of ice, lots of challenges. I don't mind them. Alright, back down the way I came. I might need to fuel up again soon. Was there a fuel place anywhere around there? I've got plenty of fuel with me, but in fact, I may end up, this thing is going to be retired soon. I'm going to need to take the other trailer, and I probably will not take the other vehicle with the trailer all the way around. What I might do is just take it to the edge of what I've already explored, and then radar, and then, you know, keep hop, skipping, and jumping, and then I might use this vehicle after I explore something to pick up whatever I need to if it's difficult terrain. Unfortunately, this vehicle cannot use the portable exploration unit. It could tow it, though. It'd be better off towing it, and then I could bring the Wrangler here on its own, which would be much easier. Is that the way I can? I don't know. Going this way. Because that portable exploration unit is heavy. Across here, and across there. Oh, these are railroad tracks. Well, that's okay. I can get in and out through the railroad line. And we'll actually do these in a slightly different order. If I can get off the railroad line. Discover this thing. Alright, not accept it now, because then it will want me to do it. I'm not going to do it. Overturned train carriage. Oh boy. Historians, recovery change garage. In my camp have been asking me for some time to see what kind of railway carriage tipped over not far from here, and it's kind of forgot. Would you do that for me and then let me know? Eventually. Not right now, but I will eventually. Oh, that's it? It's right there? I got 5 minutes to get there and back, huh? That sounds easy? Why is it 5 minutes to just drive on the road, get there, and come back? I have bad feelings. And then oh, that's because reaching the camp is way over there. Okay, part 2 is reaching the camp. That's way over there. All right. And here. Back in the Soviet times, a helicopter crashed here, ran out of fuel, and just broke. I bet it broke if it crashed. Ended up landing in the woods, and they had some supplies on board that are probably not too interesting for you, but I could use them. All right, sure, I'll take the supplies out of their cold dead hands, and they would be cold here in where I'm at. So that I can move back over and get that. This way. I can do that. I can do that. I mean, maybe they recovered the people, you know, rescued the people, and then just left the supplies. I don't want to get morbid about it. Let's see. Army Reserve, here goes. This is a bunker up north. Not like one of those coastal ones. No, this one is newer. A friend of mine spotted an interesting looking box there. Who knows what may be in it. Will you go there and take a look? Sure, I will. That's a decent reward. Where, let me stop the other one. Where is it? What was this? Army Reserve? Secure container. Okay. Whoa! There? And then drop it there. Okay. And deliver to the port, which is there. Okay, so I do have to scout this whole area with the pew pew pew. This is like on the edge. So at least I know I can get over here on this side of the river. Do I have small container on my list? I don't think I do. No, I don't. So, oh, self-contained antiques. I do have that on my list. Yes, okay. So I don't have to, that's just where I have to drop it, all right. What else was here? There was one more here. Rural supplies, okay. And then I'll look around and I'll see what other tasks I revealed that I can grab with this vehicle in the lighted areas. And this is the one I got, right? And then I will take out the other unit and slowly start making my way through the dark areas. And like I said, I may end up having to use this vehicle to tow the portable exploration unit. Or I can use a big vehicle to tow the portable exploration unit. I can pull this portable exploration unit on one of the on a flatbed on the Mastodon, and then lock it there, and then tow the Wrangler behind it. The other thing I can do, and this has never worked out, I can get a ramp flatbed trailer, drive the Wrangler with the portable prototype exploration unit trailer on it, up the ramp, lock them both, and then just drive the Zix. But you can get through anything. The problem is, it can get through anything, but the trailer always gets stuck and it's inconvenient to turn around and all other stuff. So one thing I've never tried is to just take it with a flatbed, leave the trailer behind, lift the trailer up onto the flatbed, and then tow the Wrangler, or the other way around. Lift the trailer up and tow the Wrangler. The other thing I could do is get out the Brigadier, use that articulated bed to drive the Wrangler up there, but then that vehicle isn't as good as the Mastodon for getting places. But it will be better than the Wrangler dragging the trailer around. That could tow the trailer easier. Anyway, I'll try it with the Mastodon first. I'll have to lift the thing up all the time to get it onto the flatbed, which may be an issue, but okay. So what? I did turn the engine off, right? Wait, did I not accept this task? I didn't accept it. There are plenty of houses here that have been empty since the war, Iceman. You never know what you may find in these places. A flask, a helmet, or some personal belongings. If you see an interesting spot, please let me know. Interesting spot, huh? An interesting spot for what? What is this? Rural spelunker. Okay. Just go to a bunch of places. Okay, so this is the vehicle to do it. Oh, it's a whole big circle of places. Okay. Almost sounds like a task. There's also a task centered here. All right, let's see what tasks I have seen that I haven't gotten to. Stop my engine. I'm going to have to put more fuel in. Let's actually do that while I'm here. Sure. I have not seen on thin ice. I actually do see on thin ice. Okay. So let's start at the top. Shabby guardhouse. Do I have that on my list? Yes, I do. Dead calm. Is that on my list? Yes, it is. On thin ice. That is on my list. I just checked. I just haven't been to that location of it. Inclement weather. That should be on my list. It's right next to me. Pit stop. Pit stop is on my list. Wrong button. Pit stop. Factory skyline. Factory skyline is on my list. Some of these I'm sure weren't. Army Reserve. Army Reserve is on my list. Unlucky number. That one doesn't sound familiar. Unlucky number is not on my list, so I have to go there. Rural Spelunker, that I know was on my list. I just got it there. Rural Spelunker, yes. Overturn train carriage. No, that's not on my list. Oh, yes, it is. That's the thing. Self-contained antique. Self-contained antique. Okay, so the only one that is not on my list is wait, what? Why is the thing here? Oh, because I didn't actually get credit for driving over that spot yet. Okay. There, go away. Now, how do I get to there from here? That was the only thing I bypassed, apparently. I thought maybe coming this way, which is why I bypassed it, but yeah, I would have to send the do I get through these trees so I don't have to get the portable exploration unit out here now, or do I just wait until I get the portable exploration unit out? That's the question. I'm going to try to see if I can get there. Sure, I have to bypass some of this stuff. Or maybe go over it. I don't know. I do got to go across that ice again. Or the river, or whatever that was. Yeah. That looks like a good way to go. I don't think I've gone this way before, but maybe it's the worst way to go. I don't know. This could be cracky ice. We'll see. I gotta get over to here. And that might be a way to go. I see rocks there though. So let's. I don't use maprunner.info. If you're not familiar with it, MapRunner. You can just look up MapRunner. I think it's maprunner.info. There is a 3D version of it, which is like in beta. It's called 3d.maprunner.info. I don't think there's a link to it from the main page. And the 3D version does give you, I'll just leave it like that. The 3D version does give you a better look at the map. You can scroll, you can change your elevation and stuff and your angle of view. So it gives you a little bit better view of things in 3D. The main map runner is just an overhead, or main map runner is just an overhead. But the 3D version gives you in 3D. Like I said, it is kind of in beta, but I think it works pretty well. Okay, I can drive over these things. Wasn't sure. I sort of can drive over these things. Let's not break everything on the truck. Ouch. I knew that was inevitable. Oh, and then gets stuck. Yeah, the snow is worse here than it is. Oh, I hope I can read something. Yes. Okay, note to self, don't try to go over this spot. better off avoiding these this very helpful cement slabs here. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate it. All right, let's see if I'm able to do this. If I can make my way up through the trees. Let's not go too crazy. I mean, if I do go crazy, you know, I'll just, I'm not afraid to recover. It doesn't cost me anything to recover. Oh, look, cracked the ice already. I don't know what those Zix 612H Mastodons are going to do in the cracky ice. They're powerful enough they might be able to power through them. Like it's just deep snow when they get in the cracks, but they're definitely heavy enough that they're going to crack the ice no matter what. They can't drive over the cracky ice, so I think they're probably going to end up getting plowed in because their nose will get stuck and their nose is kind of low to the ground. So I may need to take that light Brigadier out in order to rescue them at times. We'll see. It's going to be interesting playing Kola Peninsula. Well, this is a convenient little path here down to the water. Does that mean I can cross the water here, or does that mean is it a sucker play? Well, in this thing I can cross it. Up, cracky ice. Well, this thing's light enough. I can get across. Okay. Not sure there was anything to winch to get me out of there if I'm in the Mastodon. In the game, it's just called 612H, but in the DLC, it's called Mastodon. So I refer to it as the Mastodon usually. It's the paid DLC. All of the vehicles that I use, part of what's quote-unquote easy mode about the game. Mostly it's tongue-in-cheek to say that it's not. To say that it's not a hard mode playthrough. It's just a normal mode playthrough, but part of what makes it quote-unquote easy mode is that I'm using all paid DLC vehicles, external to the season paid DLC vehicles, which, because I got the game for 50% off on the 3rd anniversary edition, I spent that extra money that I saved, because it's not how much you save, it's how much you spend. So I spent that extra money on buying all the DLC, the extra DLC. I think it's not worth it for most people. I would not recommend like getting the tire pack, for instance. You still can't use the good tires in the tire pack until you get to a certain experience level anyway. I don't think. Maybe you can use them sooner. But the best way to get to a certain level, and I did this, this was the only thing I didn't stream. I grinded out for like 5-6 hours. I grinded out running the food delivery contest, and that I was able to do because I'm playing on normal mode, so I could do the contest as many times as I want. And if you don't know how to do it, basically there's when you finish the tutorial and you're back at the garage, there's a trailer, a curtain side trailer there. You take that down to the farm, which you passed it on the right hand side to get to the garage on the main road. So it'll be on your left on the main road. You take the curtain side trailer down to the farm, and then you go figure out which You go figure out which contest it is that you have to activate to get that thing cleared. But once you clear that, then a contest shows up right near the farm. And it's a very forgiving contest. Even if you don't open all the bridges and whatever, you can still pretty easily get the 6-minute time limit, even with bad tires. Though I would not recommend going through the area with the bridge out. Go back around through town and get there that way. But yeah, you can deliver the food service over and over and over again. That'll build up your XP and your money so that you can buy the tires that you need and whatever. But as I was saying, I don't recommend anything except for the Mastodon pack. That vehicle, if you are just starting off the game and you're struggling with vehicles tipping over and not being able to get to the mud and stuff, that vehicle is the best. It comes with great mud tires. It comes with a great engine, though I think you might be able to upgrade it as well as a standard engine. Maybe not. Maybe you have to get to certain levels to upgrade the engine. But yeah, it's an awful good vehicle. So I recommend that. Some people hate it. They say it's pay to win. And I say, well, if you're paying to win, who are you winning against? Who's losing? There's nobody losing. I don't like pay to win things if you get loot drops in the middle of some shooter, but nobody's losing if you're just buying a truck for your own good. It's not like you're out racing someone or out playing someone else in a competitive mode. So yeah, I definitely recommend that. Unlucky number, and then they tell me not to believe in superstitions. Iceman, we're all Iceman here. Every single time number 13 is out of order. Looks like the isolators are broken. Again, go get some spares and I will later climb and see what can be done. You're climbing isolators. Well, I'll accept it and then I'll go look at the thing and see what it actually involves. Sounds kind of weird. Let me turn off the engine right now. All right. Unlucky number. Service spare parts have to deliver to VL13 pole. Okay, I understand where that is. That's like right where I am. Okay, that won't be a problem. So we got all of that covered. All right, that's gonna be it for the Wrangler. I mean, that's gonna be it for the Rezvani. I found everything I can find. Now I got to get the Wrangler out. I can keep the Rezvani out here, but where is the garage again? Okay, here's the garage. So, what's the first place I want to explore on the garage? Maybe along here? Because it's pretty close. There are roads here. That's difficult area to go. That's kind of a difficult area to go. I can go along the ice. So maybe if I go here, that'll cover the whole thing. I don't know. Let's switch to the Wrangler. But I think what I'm going to do is actually bring another vehicle up here. Where's the Wrangler? Yes, and I'm going to try that thing where I lift up either the trailer or the vehicle onto, probably the vehicle, onto a flatbed, onto the flatbed for the Hercules, or the Mastodon. So next thing to do is to go to the garage. So let's get to the garage. And let's see, I'm just so tempted to use this guy, but I don't know if this guy's gonna work. put the articulated thing down, then I could just drive right on, drive right off. This guy is lighter. He doesn't have the good mud tires on, though. I've got half ice. Sure, let's see if this will work. If it doesn't work, the problem is I won't be able to use the crane if I use the articulated bed. I know I can't fit both of them on here, but I can drive the Wrangler up and then tow the trailer. I can tow with this, right? I mean, I can't tow it, but I can okay, I want to put a waypoint there. Got to get there. I can't tow it, but I can winch to it. So I will winch behind it with the with the other thing. 40 minutes. And then once I get there, I will drive the Wrangler up around. Sure. We'll see how this works. Not the Wrangler, drive the thing. If this doesn't work well, then it doesn't work well. I'm going to lay out this path, and then I'm going to actually end the episode here. Maybe a little early, but it would be a good time to end it. And then next, when we meet again, which for those of you watching on Twitch is not going to be yet today, I'm going to end this Twitch stream and start up a new one for Civilization, because I need to do Civilization next. Yeah, okay, there. And I don't know what the right path is to take there, but it's probably somewhere like there. So we'll drive up there. And if the GMC Brigadier cannot handle going up these cliffs, towing the thing, then yeah, that's a bad cliff to try to get over. I know I did it once. Let's see, you gotta actually drive over the rocks here. I might have to adjust. We're going to see how this works. I'm actually going to, I might do a scout right here before I get there to make sure I get everything here. I'll probably do several scouts. Let's, well, you know what? Let's, go pick that thing up. And then I'll know what my plan is for next time. Because I am ending the stream here for SnowRunner. I'll be starting up a new stream right away, though, for Civilization, because I need to make up some Civilization stuff. So far, so good. This truck is pretty light. Whoa! Clench horde. I did not put the I put the waypoint at the intersection, which you never want to do. You always want to put past the intersections, so you know which way you're turning. See, like now I know I'm turning right here, because I put it just past the intersection. Ah, and there we are. Alright. I'm going past there, so let's get the thing just past there. And now I need some way to kind of flat terrain so I can work with the articulated unit. I might have to back that thing up some, but that's okay. So now control the evacuator. It's called the evacuator. and we are going to extend it. I'm going to have to back up that Wrangler some. It's all extended. Close. Lower it. Close enough. Extend a little more. That's the extent of its extension. Okay, it doesn't have to be lowered that much. I still have to be able to get the Wrangler on it. All right, now I'm gonna stop the engine. I can change trucks. I have to back this up. And the idea, and I've never tried this before, the idea is to drive up here on this thing, get on the thing, and then detach the trailer. Okay, and now switch to the other vehicle. Change truck. And I don't know, can I park? Can I park it here? Yes, I can. All right, now the truck is parked. And now I start the engine. I restore the evacuator, which it would be nice if there was just one button to restore it, but you can't. So, lift it and retract it. And now what we do is we winch from back here to the trailer, and I can pull that a little closer, I guess. And now we continue on our way like this. And when I'm ready to scout, I release the trailer, I drive up a little bit, lower the ramp, drive the Wrangler off, attach the trailer, do the scout, and away we go. So that's I've never tried to do it this way before. The downside, of course, is the trailer, but trying to drag that trailer with the Wrangler is very difficult. I think it'll be easier to drive the Brigadier winching the exploration unit than it is to actually hitch it onto the Wrangler, because the Wrangler is so weak. The orange Wrangler is so weak, but the yellow Brigadier is strong enough that I think it will be able to do the job. But I'm going to stop the engine here because I am going to end the episode here, and in fact end the stream. So we are just going to sit here and look at that while I do my outro. For those of you watching on Twitch, sort of stick around. For those of you watching on Twitch, stick around. I am going to start up a new stream though, so I would appreciate if you came back. But I'll say my goodbyes after I sign off for YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, that's going to be it for this YouTube episode. The next SnowRunner episode will be at noon U.S. Central Time, Monday through Friday, which is 1800 hours, 6 p.m. in the UK, and 0600 hours in New Zealand. Your times will vary. Those times may even vary depending on whether it's whether the daylight savings times mesh or not. So if you want to look up my time, it's Minnesota time, U.S. Central Time. Look up Iowa. That's the easiest thing to look up. All right, folks. Again, Twitch, stick around for a minute. If you're watching on YouTube, that's going to be it for this episode. I will, for those of you on YouTube, I hope you have a great evening, great night, great morning, great afternoon, great whenever until I see you again. And wherever you end up going, on the road or in life, be sure to enjoy the drive. All right, I am out of here. YouTube, Twitch, stick around. Bye-bye.